Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is interesting. This is a weekly reading for August 15th to 21st for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you are welcome to join us. Keep in mind, if you come across this at a later point in time, that is when you were meant to get this message. Time is fluid, so these are timeless readings overall. Keep in mind as well, because it's a general collective, not everything is going to resonate with you. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Note there are a lot of scammers out there. I will never reach out to you for anything else. If you want a personal reading, that information is in the detail box below. Just feel free to reach out to me. I'm also not on any other platforms. I'm only on YouTube, so there is no Twitter, TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram. I'm not on any of that. So this is the only way that you will be able to locate me. And again, I will never reach out to you, so don't be scammed. A lot of tarot readers are getting hit with a lot of scammers. So be very careful and be well aware of that. Okay, on that note, I have cleansed the space, pre-shuffled the cards, and done a meditation. I do have a few messages for you as we get started here. So it looks like you're being noticed for something, Scorpio. You're in, people are paying attention to you. Not in like a King of Wands energy, but more of a Queen. So you are moving up the ladder. If this is, career-based, somebody is really noticing, that you've mastered something and you're ready for the next level. This could be maybe you've realized you've mastered something and you're ready for a new career, or want to go for more schooling, something like that, but you realize you're ready for that next step. And people are recognizing you for that as well. If you feel underappreciated, or if you have felt underappreciated in the past, people are starting to finally notice your qualities and your skills and, appreciating you for things that they haven't before. All right, so we have oppression. This is your past energy, 9 of Cups, and Judgment. Magic for your current energy, Temptation, and Transformation. Oh, you're getting a lot of major arcana here. Future energy, Grace. 2 of Staves, that's 2 of Wands, and 6 of Staves, so 6 of Wands. Nice. And Fertility. Wow, Scorpio, you've got a lot of major energy. So your overall energy basically resembles the Empress. What we are seeing is in the center of this temptation energy. So you are being tempted towards something, or you've been fighting some kind of addiction or temptation that, and the reason I say that is because in your previous energy we see 9 of Cups. That can be a very addictive energy or a stalkerish energy. So this, keep in mind, you could always be on the other foot, Scorpio, so somebody could be stalking you, or coming to win you over. And through that, there's being judgment cast on this. It's like somebody's trying to pull you into something. They're not going to be successful. There is going to be a transformation, a almost rebirth. Coming, and that's kind of, it's what I believe you're manifesting that at this point in time. You're confused, slightly confused about what's going on in a situation. Now, this could also be that maybe recently you've gotten pregnant and maybe you don't know how to tell everybody or handle all of the criticism that came from it. I'm definitely getting, somebody who wants to be with the father of the child, or you got somebody pregnant and you want to be with the mother of the child, but they're not committing to you. So this is more like one night stand energy that this may have come out of it. But know this, that whatever you're trying to accomplish, that you're manifesting, is being given to you with grace. And you're going to take a stand, and you're going to go forward. You're going to, all of this cloudiness is going to clear, and you're going to know what you want, and then you're going to be recognized for it and acknowledged. So this recognition is a lot. The future energy is what I was picking up prior to doing your reading. So let's look at fertility here. Our Empress energy and your overall. So you have the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's just for right now, and this would be almost like a baby, you know, takes 9 months to be born, right? So this is like, take the time to go within, find this star. What do you really want to come out of this, and use the wisdom that you have gained either from the current situation or past situation. And the advice is to move slowly. Okay, don't let this temptation energy in the center control everything. Move very slowly. You're going to get, you're following the star. You're getting to the star. You're going to have to use wisdom. You're going to have to stay calm, cool, and collected about the whole situation. Yep. This was meant to be. It was completely meant to be. So on the oppression energy, feeling like you've been kind of abandoned out there on your own as everybody sails away from you in this, know that God has always been with you. Okay, even though now this could be people up in arms against you, people who you thought were your friends now all of a sudden feel like your worst enemies, and they're abandoning ship. And the advice was to keep it within. Keep it within. The sun's not exactly shining on this, but there's things that you don't know. Like this was very fated to happen. And for example, if you were pregnant or just recently got pregnant in your past energy, you were keeping it a secret. We're going to find out if you're supposed to expose that secret as we go on here. But you're like, well, I'm not telling anybody about this, but now I feel like I'm completely alone in this. No one's going to understand. Don't get trapped in that energy. So the Nine of Cups, which was this happiness that was given to you, was not reciprocal. So again, if this was a one-night stand, this person didn't love you and they had no intention of loving you. If this was somebody that you fell head over heels with, and it was maybe friends with benefits, you know, something like that, or this person gave you the idea that you were very important to them, your wish come true, so to speak. It wasn't the star energy, it's just Nine of Cups, so it's a small wish. In other words, you may have been able to have something intimate with this person, but they did not reciprocate it. And the angels were watching over that, saying, don't worry, we're going to balance this out for you, okay? We're going to take, and if this is an addiction type energy, keep in mind, they're balancing from one cup to the next, and they're saying, just be patient. And it looks like with this secret, whatever you were keeping inside about this connection, you were being patient about it. Or, you know, keep in mind, Scorpio, shoe could be on the other foot. This could be something that's happening to you as well. On Judgment, we have the Page of Pentacles and Justice. Beautiful. Oh, you couldn't ask for anything better here. So on the Judgment, which is, you know, a rebirth of something, possibly this person coming back around, making something new, you're learning something. Now, this could be you learned you were pregnant. It's new, fresh energy, but the universe said justice will prevail. So this could be something where you have to take somebody for child support, or maybe you were in a relationship and you found out they had an affair on you, or they were cheating on you. If this is in relation to career or finance, you feel like you were like left out and abandoned, or you're not seeing, you know, anything fair or just, and you're just kind of learning this. Everything's coming back around and justice is prevailing. So we see, you know, the advice was to keep things under wraps, be patient, and let justice prevail. That was the advice of this past situation that led you into this current energy. And it sounds great, but as human beings, we want what we want, and we want it now. And so this, past energy could be very hard to deal with. Let's find out if you took the right steps here on your manifestation. So this is Magician energy. You have the Sun and King of Cups. Yeah, so what you're manifesting is happiness. You want, I believe you want this secret out, but God's with you. That's making you happy. You know you're not alone. And the advice is the King of Cups on this situation. So whatever you're manifesting, keep going. You have an emotional stability of this. You've taken control of the emotions of the situation. I'm not seeing the Five of Cups here, so I don't feel the despair that may have been previous to this past energy where you felt in despair and completely abandoned. But now you've taken control of that. I can kind of see where this situation may have grown from something even further back. And you're taking control of your emotions. You're not being over emotional about it. So if it's you, Scorpio, you're not being super stockish. You're not being super passionate. You're, for example, if this has to do with pregnancy, you're like, okay, I'm going to love this child, whether the other parent wants to be involved or not. I'm going to do what's right here. Hip energy, and that is making you happy. Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness. You're Scorpio, this past bad energy is all clearing out. So this temptation where you still feel tied to somebody, it's the wish come true for you. So this is the star that we're seeing that you're looking for here in the Hermit card that's in the Lantern. And this is and notice how the star is the human, not the angel balancing the water. And that's what you've been trying to do. But then right below this for the advice, we have the Lovers. Free yourself from the temptation. Don't let the devil control the situation. That's what this angel is trying to do with this Temperance. And notice then all of a sudden, the angel glows and says, yes, you are now free from this temptation. So it's free yourself. If you're an addict or the other person is an addict, you have to free yourself from that. Okay? Don't let the devil take control here and swoon you away. All right? Don't necessarily see this as your end-all be-all wish come true, from heaven, because it's actually something the devil is throwing your way. And the advice is release yourself from the chains of the devil and all will be good. They'll be able to bring that love into you and it will feel fresh, it'll feel new, it'll feel beautiful. But right now, the devil kind of has you constricted, making you think, and the devil does this, we think this is a gift from heaven. And it's actually the devil putting something in our path, deceiving us that, we don't even see that it's the devil handing it to us. Sometimes we feel it's God, but use your inner intuition. You've already got your emotions balanced here, or you are going to balance your emotions. That's your goal in your current energy, and free yourself from those chains so that you can have real love. And real love may not be with the baby mama or the baby daddy, but if you keep everything stable, you don't get too emotional, don't get too worked up over things, it'll all work out. And so then the transformation here is actually going to come from, notice how these two people look at odds with each other. She's almost like stalking him and he's looking in a different direction, contemplating. So there's a transformation happening. Some of that is quick communication. So this communication that is going on is transforming the relationship. The advice is work with others. So you might need, this definitely feels like either a pregnancy or an addict energy. And you might have to work with other people in order to heal yourself. So you might have to travel somewhere to go to a rehab center. You might have to move away from this person to, if you are addicted to another person. I'm not feeling too much stalker energy, but somebody's really watching over the situation. And the devil has his hands in this wholeheartedly and can't wait to, own your soul over this by making you feel you have to be emotional. So therefore, the universe is saying, no, get a grip on your emotions and be that king. Be that king. Have emotions, don't shut everything off, but control them. Free yourself from the chains of the devil and allow others to, help you through this current time. And then you've got some really beautiful things coming out of it, such as grace, Queen of Swords, and so if you free yourself from this addiction or this temptation that's coming your way, grace is going to carry you. So you're going to feel, weak and vulnerable. But note the angel is holding the heart here and with a crown on it, which is really, really beautiful, and saying, hey, there's something great coming your way. And that's going to come from you saying, come forth, let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you how I've changed. Let me, show you what I really want. Now, if this is, something that is injustice in a court of law, the truth is coming out in court. Now, this could be 2 to 4 weeks away, being future energy. And the advice is the Four of Cups. So see everything there is to celebrate in front of you. You may be looking at this as there's just no good is going to come out of this. This is going to be terrible. I'm not going to make it through this. You feel weak. You feel, torn apart over it. Primarily because things probably didn't work out the way you wanted them to, but know there's something better. And if you see these cups of celebration, and this is the Ace of Cups, this is the cup of love God's trying to bring into you, but you're so, you're supposed to not necessarily be disgruntled by the current situation. If you, for example, thought this was the love of your life, they're not recognizing it, they treated you like a one-night stand or a friend with benefits, now you're knocked up and they're nowhere to be found. They don't want to be a part of the child's life. They're ready to sign off on papers and you really feel abandoned. And you're like, I'm not letting anybody else, in. I'm not going to enjoy those 3 cups and celebrate with people. I'm not going to, accept this, cup of love. It's okay. What the universe is saying is you're wounded, you're hurt, and grace is on your side because of the truth of the situation coming forward. But there's no judgment yet in this. You're being healed. It's okay to take the time away from love and heal. So you don't have to, jump right into love with somebody else. Eventually, love will find you. Oh, this is really beautiful. So you have the 2 of Wands. What you end up doing is saying, I'm going to put this behind me. I'm grabbing this wand. I'm moving forward. The world is my oyster. Okay? This is you finally, saying, hey, I can't sit here and feel sorry for myself. I can't hate love. I probably have a baby on the way or a baby coming, and I just need to accept my responsibility. I'm going to find myself and grow with this situation instead of hoping somebody's going to come and fix it for me, so to speak. And you're moving off into smoother waters. You're saying, okay, that's it. I need to keep moving forward. So you are moving forward, not staying in the stuck energy. And the advice card is ride your high horse. Keep your chin up. Don't let all of this get the best of you. People are going to recognize how far you have come. And then we see the 6 of Wands right next to it. So that's your advice card, and you're already looking like you're going through it. So what that tells me is that you're on the right path and you need to stay on that path. Keep believing in yourself and others will believe in you. So don't let all the negativity get the best of you. Okay, this is awesome. So you're going through cleansing, Scorpio. With the 6 of Staves, riding your horse, showing the outside world that you can handle this and you've got this, and taking help from others, letting the seed grow. Again, huge pregnancy situation. So this, the seed is growing. This definitely states in this entire reading, if you are thinking about some kind of an abortion, don't do it. This child was meant to be. This situation was meant to be. This isn't a mistake by God. You didn't make a mistake. This situation was meant to be. You're the carrier of something very special that God's going to, God needs on earth to continue growth in the right direction of good versus evil. So you're carrying the seed of something very special that was meant to be, regardless of whether you want a connection with this baby mama or baby daddy, or, if you impregnated somebody, they're carrying a seed of something very special that was destined on earth. And it's okay to cry over spilt milk. In this case, it's okay. Cleanse yourself of those emotions. Let go of this connection. And then true love can come in, something really beautiful. And I truly think that the new thing that's coming in, and I'm sorry if this doesn't resonate with a lot of you because it deals with a pregnancy, but it's very, very important to get that message out based on spirit. And that is also where the Knight of Pentacles comes from, slow moving, slow growth. That, is a situation of, this is career based. This basically means that you're heading in a new career direction where you are going to be recognized. You might seem a little bored with it. It could be something that it wasn't exactly your dream come true, but you're heading in that direction. And, so this gives off more of a vibe of somebody who's looking for a job that maybe was displaced from their current employment, or they've decided they just randomly got upset and they quit, that they're now going to be free from those chains of the devil. You're going to meet other people and work with other companies, and you're just going to keep your emotional stability. Don't get all worked up, over things. Do, what's right. And the new place that you're going to, you may not seem like your dream come true. You're probably going to be crying over what you left behind. But know this, the new place really recognizes you and appreciates you, and you're going to find a love for it once you turn around and you realize you were meant to be in that situation. So, Scorpio, if you're pregnant, you were meant to be, and this was the child you were meant to have. So, I'm not saying like your Mother Mary and giving birth to Jesus, but this child is very special, and God chose you as the carrier to bring something very special to earth. So, definitely hold your head high and realize that whatever complications you run into, God's going to be by your side, because this child is meant to be. And it's really, I wish I could remember what other sign this week had something similar to this, that there was the slight potential. Now, this could be, I'm sorry, unfortunately, I can't remember which one it was, but there was another sign that I'm thinking, this feels more like the baby mama, and that sign might have been the dad. So, if you look through some of the other readings and you come across that, and that resonates where it's like, yes, that is the sign of the other person, know that this is very specific for you, and you are basically like a chosen one. So not many people get that opportunity in life. There's a lot of things that are changing and evolving, and we're going through something massive right now, on earth, and God's got a plan, and he's working. It's like he's got everyone on deck, and Scorpio, you're a part of it. You're a part of the plan. So keep moving in the right direction, and know God is with you on this. All right, let's just take a few oracle cards here to see if there's any additional messages that we haven't covered. So we have the Golden Mirror, a narcissist, one-sided relationship. Yeah, so whoever you've been dealing with could definitely be, it's not somebody you're supposed to be with in a relationship. Or if you left a career, it's because they were not valuing you. It was just one-sided. It was you giving and them taking. All right, sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking. So yeah, there's somebody's paying very close attention to you, or you're tempted to stalk this other person because maybe you got excited. You know, for example, if you got pregnant, you got excited and you're like, oh, this person's going to be attached to me now. And that's not the case. And now you feel like you have to stalk them. And talking, interested, conversing more, awaiting message, an awaited message arrives. So there is going to be messages, and we saw this here with the Eight of Cups. There is going to be some talking. This person isn't going to like ghost you, abandon you. It may not feel like it now, but whoever this person is, they're not leaving you in the dust. Okay? You're not going to go through this alone, whatever you're going through. And again, there's a strong addiction. So getting past the addiction. If you're the narcissist, healing from your narcissistic behavior. And a narcissist is definitely somebody who stalks. So this could be happening to you. But something that you're waiting for is coming through as well. Just know you're not going through this alone, and not even with the heavenly realm helping you. Earthly realm, people are going to help you through this. So whether it's a career change, a addiction, or a pregnancy, you are not alone. Someone, there are groups of people are going to help you through this. So just stay strong, Scorpio. Get control of your emotions, free yourself from the devil, and allow other people to help you. And so you're going to be able to cleanse yourself, hold your head up high, and wait for the right offer or the right things to come through. But let the seed grow. Let it grow. You're kind of in a transition zone right now. All right, so if any of this resonated with you, please like and subscribe so that this can get out to other people who may need to get this message as well. Comment below if you have any comments or questions in regards to this reading. All right, stay strong, Scorpio. Love you.